Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. How we doing out there today? We're going to see if things work today instead of breaking down. Hopefully the video and audio is just fine for everybody. Thanks, Midwest. Alright, without further ado, let's see if we can do this. Sprint. So a few minor technical difficulties. Well, let's see what we can do here. Welcome back, sir. I wonder if anyone can sleep with the city in such an uproar. But will you be retiring to your quarters? Might as well. Very good. In light of the present situation, I have had illumination prepared for all our rooms. No need to rush to the markets for lanterns or candles. Have a pleasant rest, sir.
So it's your lot's turn to be the warriors of darkness, is it? It's funny how things work out. Well, I did warn you. I followed you to Yulmore and then on to Armarang. And I was there when you slew the Light Warden. Those white-haired twins who were with you. I remember them from our battle in the Source. They're your friends then? Through thick and thin? Then I suggest you keep them close. When you charge ahead trying to save someone else that you end up losing those you love. Not that you need telling, I'll bet you've lost plenty. But I wonder, what will it cost you this time? I don't remember when it was that I learned regret wasn't worth the bother. You get numb to it all over the years. The lost comrades, the broken promises, the abandoned principles. Just more nagging burdens to ignore.
So this is what the light was hiding. He's here. I must go to him.
Intruders! Burn out and fight!
Justinian.
Out of my way!
Stay your weapon. We are not your enemy. When the alarm sounded, I wondered what we had done to betray our presence. But I see now we are not the only intruders. Sir Estinian, I presume. The dragoon who plucked the warrior of light from the jaws of death. Your armor is most distinct.
Much as yours once was. But even without it, I see a former legator still has eyes and ears in unexpected places. Van Baelsa, in the flesh. Though I understand you prefer Shadow Hunter.
You are in contact with the Scions, I take it.
Through no choice of my own, they tracked me down and conscripted me to their cause. I swear the Receptionist was trained as a spy. Not that anyone can escape that Baldassian woman once she has caught the scent of your ether.
If they have resorted to using freelancers, I must assume their attempts to wake the afflicted have failed. And what of their champion?
Away on another it has fallen to me to root out any trace of the Empire's new weapon.
If it is Black Rose you seek, you are too late. My people have already completed your mission here. Yet this is but one factory among many. When they caught wind of our efforts, they built additional facilities to ensure production continues unabated. There will be no one left in the lands they conquer. No citizens to conscript. No skills to exploit. Nothing the Empire needs. And they will call it victory.
What exactly does this Black Rose do?
The gas is described as a poison, but its actual effect is more arcane in nature. It was created to disrupt the ether in living beings, to bring the flow of their life energies to a standstill. Inhaling even the tiniest amount will cause all bodily functions to cease, much as a potent venom will stop a man's heart. Released over a city, Black Rose could conceivably kill every inhabitant, and all without damaging a single structure.
Search every corner! Rouse the barracks if you have to! I want this facility secured!
I have more questions, but now is not the time.
Sir Estinian, I have an offer for you, but I will make it only once. Since it would seem we seek the same answers, you are welcome to join us.
From what I hear, you need all the help you can get. In case you don't know, Varys himself confessed that your empire was a creation of the Ascians.
I am aware of what his radiance said at the party. Thus, I would return to the capital, that I might behold the truth of this corruption with my own eyes. My path leads to Garland.
Interesting. Begging your pardon, sir, but do you perchance intend to head outside? If so, I would strongly advise you not to stray too far from the Castrium. Word has it Ulmor has dispatched its military to Lakeland. Given the timing, one can only assume that they do not welcome the return of night. Even now, the Exarch is in the ocular deliberating a response. Let's go find out what that's all about. I'm going the wrong way.
may have heard, we have something of a quandary on our hands. Laxon Loft here in Lakeland. Yulmore has sent one of its airships. They have questions for us concerning the death of the Light Warden. Their emissary makes his way here even as we speak.
I suppose the sky does rather give the game away.
Indeed. 'Twas inevitable they would come knocking. The only question was how soon.
My lord, I am come with the Yulmore emissary. May I show him in?
A moment, Captain, if you would. Everyone, gather round. I do not wish to show our hand prematurely. Forgive me this liberty. Vanish.
Cool.
Enter. Well, well. The commander of the Yulmoran army himself. To what do I owe the honor, General Blanchett?
The Light Warden is dead, Exarch. Were your people responsible?
You are clearly in some haste, my lord. But before I address your question, you must allow me one of my own. What is Yulmore's interest in this?
His benevolence, Lord Vorthry, is gravely concerned that the actions of an ignorant few may jeopardize relations between man and sin-eater. Should it transpire that the Crystarian is guilty of abetting villains responsible for this outrage, my lord has decreed that it suffer the same retribution.
I see. Since you have been so kind, I too shall speak my mind. Regardless of who is responsible, the Crystarian rejoices in the Light Warden's death and welcomes the return of the night sky. If Yulmore considers this tantamount to aiding those you term villains, then by all means, carry out your retribution. Know, however, that even should every innocent soul in the Crystarian perish, nothing can stop that which has been set in motion.
Folly. The death of one or 1,000 sin-eaters changes nothing. The world is dead, and writhe as we might, like maggots against rotting corpse, it will not be reborn. Only by my master's grace may we live out our days in peace. But I waste my breath. You have made your stance clear. I shall relay your words to Lord Vorthry. In the meantime, you will do well to counsel any here who have done more than merely rejoice in recent events, to throw themselves upon Yulmore's mercy. Promptly. We are searching for a young artist and his assistant. Know you of whom I speak?
An artist and his assistant? No. I cannot say I do.
What a pity. Should they reveal themselves to you, I bid you hand them over at once. My master is most eager to see them again.
Am I imagining things, or did he just stare straight at us?
I fear he did. The general is not a man to be trifled with. He is a warrior of fearsome repute who has led Yulmor's armies since before Vortu's time, when the nation still spearheaded the fight against the Sinners. One does not command the world's mightiest army for so long without possessing exceptional instincts. If Yulmor chose to send such an individual, we must assume this talk of retribution is more than an idle threat. While we are grateful for your support, my lord, we cannot in good conscience put your people in harm's way. It is noble of you to say, Master Alphinaud, but my people have been in harm's way since long before you arrived. Yulmor has ever yearned to rule over what remains of the world. Even should we surrender the warrior of darkness to them, they would find some other pretext upon which to invade. The people of the Crystarium know this only too well, which is why, when the time comes, I am certain they will fight to the last man. If truth be told, I would not have been surprised had Ranjit declared war here in Rome.
He may have reason to delay. According to reports, the Yulmoran forces at Luxembourg were observed taking a prisoner. A young woman believed to be none other than the Oracle of Light, Minfilia. It may be that General Ranjit wishes to convey her to Yulmor before commencing hostilities. Having mentored generations of Minfilias, it would not surprise me if he had made her capture his chief concern.
I had intended to speak to you of Minfilia. There is, however, much to say, and precious little time in which to say it. I think it best that you seek out the Ren at the Cabinet of Curiosities. He will be able to enlighten you. Alphinaud, Alize, would you care to accompany a friend? You doubtless have insights of your own to offer to one another.
Right. Though I'm still not sure I understand it myself.
In the meantime, I will set about making provisions for war.
Minfilia's back. Yes, if you're after books pertaining to the Warrior of Darkness, I'm afraid most are out on loan at present. They are experiencing quite a surge in popularity. Oh, you wish to learn about the Oracle of Light? Then it would be my pleasure to assist. After I have finished off some few outstanding tasks, that is, while I attend to them, perhaps you could fetch me a book. The Illustrated Tale of the Oracle of Light, it's called. Though it's intended for younger readers, it provides an excellent summary of the subject matter, and the artwork is quite lovely besides. I would not hesitate to recommend it to anyone with an interest in learning about Menphilia. But you must see for yourself. The book should be located on the level below. Should I say, for a while, there is a place for everything here. Not everything is always in its place, despite my best efforts. In short, if the book is not where it should be, it will most certainly be somewhere it shouldn't, so good luck. Fantastic. Just as the eyes begin to blur, they finally come to rest on a copy of the Illustrated Tale of the Oracle of Light. Alrighty. Have you found the book? Yes, this is the one. I hope it wasn't too difficult to track down. I'm happy to say I've finished all my pressing tasks. If you want to call your friends over, we can begin learning at once. Without further ado, then. It began 100 years ago, when the flood of light threatened to swallow Norvant. Just as all seemed lost, a savior appeared who halted the all-consuming radiance. A maiden with hair of spun gold and eyes of clear sapphire. Naught was known but her save that her name was Menphilia, and for delivering the realm she came to be revered as the Oracle of Light. After stopping the flood, the mysterious maiden vanished without a trace, but 15 years later her name would unexpectedly reappear in the annals of history. When Sin Eaters laid ruin to the kingdom of Vobert, a young girl was discovered who was immune to the creature's blighted touch. One with hair of spun gold and eyes of clear sapphire, she was hailed as the Oracle Reborn and came to likewise be called Menphilia. Enlisting in the Ilmorian army, this Menphilia fought and vanquished countless Sin Eaters. Alas, like so many other soldiers, she eventually met her end in battle. Yet, with her dying breath, she whispered unto her grieving comrades, Menphilia will return. And true to her words, some years later, another young girl was discovered who possessed the self-same eyes and self-same hair and those self-same powers. Just a second. She too took the name Menphilia. She too fought Sin Eaters as a soldier of Ilmor, and when she fell in battle, many more were to follow in her footsteps, and so the cycle continues to this day. And that concludes the tale. By their valor and sacrifice, these women have saved Norvant on numerous occasions. And were it not for them, we might never have learned the Light Warrens and their nature. They sound like formidable warriors. Some, perhaps. The truth is rather less simple. Though the Oracle is reborn with certain common traits, she does not inherit the memories of or the knowledge of the previous incarnations. All of the Menphilias thus far were discovered as ordinary girls, unversed in the ways of war and ignorant of the power they harbored. While some embraced their fate and devoted themselves to training, others did not, but all were made to face the Sin Eaters, and all died to keep our hopes alive. What can you tell us of the current Menphilia? She was found by the Ilmorian army some 10 years ago and taken into their care, or rather their custody. She was a prisoner in all but name, for by that time, under Lord Vathriel's rule, Ilmor had already abandoned resistance in favor of decadence. Menphilia was an uncomfortable reminder of the war they no longer wished to fight, a potential threat to the peace, and so they kept her under lock and key. For a long while we heard nothing more of her. We couldn't even be certain she was alive, save that it was in the Ilmorians' best interest for her to remain under their control. But then, 3 years ago, a gallant soul stole into the city and rescued her from their clutches, just like a hero from the tales. Indeed. Well, I believe we now have a good grasp of Menphilia's tale. Thank you for your time, Warren. But I trouble you for a word, Azazel, outside. Alrighty. As you will have already surmised, the gallant soul who rescued Menphilia was none other than our own dear Thancred. They have since been wandering the land together, never remaining in one place for long, which is why we have not yet had a chance to meet them. We know that Menphilia journeyed here as Heidelin's emissary to halt the flood of light. It could only be her that the people of the first witnessed 100 years ago, the original Oracle of Light. But while there's plainly some connection between the woman we knew and her namesakes, the fact that these girls do not share her memories must surely mean that they are not the same person. Thancred has to understand that. I have no doubt that he understands. The question is how he feels. Regardless, the Thancred we know would not forsake his charge. If she has been captured, we may be certain he will not stand idly by. There you go again, talking in your roundabout way. If you think we should rescue Menphilia, just spit it out. It just so happens I agree with you. It's quite clear that this Menphilia possesses Heidelin's blessing. And it wouldn't hurt to have a second such individual on our side right now, right, Azazel? I see you've made up your minds. Exarch, what brings you here? A report and a proposal. First, the report. Our scouts have confirmed the Ilmorian forces at Laxon Loft do indeed have Menphilia in their custody. For the present, they are holding her there, but we can be certain they will move her to Ulmar ere long. Should that happen, we may be forced to give her up as lost. So if we mean to act, we should do so quickly. Which brings me to my proposal. I ask that you entrust this undertaking to us, the people of the Crystarium. Alright, I gotta take a quick little break and bio break and stuff. I'll be right back. I am back. Hopefully there'll be no more interruptions. Let's see what the Crystal Exarch has to say. What we got here? 395 gear.
Doubtless eager to attempt Manfred's rescue, and with your combined strength, you may well succeed. But as I said earlier, I do not wish to show our hand unless absolutely necessary. It was not merely the night sky that you restored to us, but hope. Hope for the future of Northrend. Unlike you, we cannot contend with the light burns, but so long as hope burns in our hearts, we will fight on regardless. This I will prove to you. My friends, I thank you for gathering at such short notice. There is something I would ask you all. As many of you are aware, I received an emissary from Yulmur a short while ago in the form of General Ranjit. To my dismay, the General condemned the slaying of the Lightbird, and warned me in no uncertain terms that, should the Crystarium cast its lot with the Warrior of Darkness, there would be war. Let none be mistaken. We would be hard-pressed indeed to resist the might of Yulmur. Some would even call it suicide. And yet my heart cries out to fight. Better that than relinquish the hope that swelled in my breast when I beheld the night sky for the first time in 100 years. Or so says my heart. My mind, meanwhile, reminds me that to follow my heart would be to risk everything we have accomplished thus far. Clearly, this is not a decision to be made lightly, nor lessened alone. And so I put the question to you all. What should we do?
You already know our minds. It brought tears to our eyes to witness the night's return. The whole of Northrend deserves the same, and not just because some children's story tells us so.
Yulmur's influence is far-reaching. Should war break out, trade would be subject to restrictions. Goods will dry up, and we will struggle to make do with what little trickles through. But make do, we will.
Aye, we can weather such hardships. Is that not the very thing the Crystarium was built for? We have always taken pride in our ability to sustain ourselves. Not just to endure, but to thrive.
When all falls down around you, rise up. Those were your words. There may come a day when all hope seems lost, but even should the rest of the world begin to despair, we shall not. We shall fight on, that our children and our children's children might know a better tomorrow.
Rousing words apart, I never much cared for those Yulmur bastards anyway. No better than common swindlers, most of them. Wouldn't know a fair deal if it came up and kissed them on the arse.
Trust you to spoil the moment.
It appears we have a consensus. Let it be known that the Yulmoran host at Laxon Loft has taken the Oracle of Light captive. They fear the power she holds over the Sin Eaters, and doubtless intend to imprison her once more. So, I move that we rescue the Oracle, grant her a place among us, and let that be our answer to Yulmor's ultimatum.
Here, here!
Here, here!
In planning a strategy for the rescue, I open the floor to you all.
And there you have it. If Yulmor wishes to denounce us as villains, then we shall embrace our villainy. We will do so as well.
We will not be outdone. Consider us your partners in crime.
My lord, our proposal is as follows. We begin by deploying Amaro to occupy the skies over Lake. They should serve to delay the airship's departure. At the same time, we scatter dream powder from the air. Not all will succumb to its effects, but it should thin the enemy's numbers, affording us an opening to swoop in and liberate the Oracle.
Very good. Proceed your preparations.
And what exciting crimes would you have us commit? Speaking for my fellow villains, I'd say I'm capable of most things, though we draw the line at impudence.
If excitement is your desire, then I bid you join the guard. Captain Lena will give you your orders.
Ooh, how exciting. So you will be joining the guard, but however highly the Exarch thinks of you, you will receive no special treatment from me. Is that clear? Where's your salute, soldier? Better. More spirited than the Exarch's feeble attempts, certainly. Now, first things first, you will need uniforms. Go to the Crystalline Mean and report to Catelys. She will see you measured and fitted. Alrighty. How do I get out of here? Let's go get some uniforms. I have no idea where I'm going, but we're just going somewhere. Hey, we made it. All right. Ah, there's the last of them. Your friends are being measured as we speak. Right this way. We'll see to it you look your dashing best for your first outing. Done, are you? Let's have a look at those numbers. I see. How goes it? Sorry, Captain. I'm afraid we don't have anything on hand that's a ready fit. But we do have a few that are fairly close. We should be able to make them work with some minor adjustments. Very well then, see to it, and have the uniforms delivered directly to the field. I shall take this opportunity to brief you on your mission. As mentioned earlier, we deploy Amaro to scatter dream powder from the air. Once the powder takes effect, an elite unit will storm the fortress to rescue the Oracle. Her safe liberation is our sole objective. Engagement is to be avoided whenever possible. I assume we're to be part of said unit. Correct. The unit will be divided into two contingents, one deploying from Fort Job and the other from Ostal Imperative. You and Alphino will join the former. Azazel, meanwhile, will join the latter with me. Before you proceed to your positions, you are to report to Chesamil at Spagrix. She will issue you with a serum to ward off the effects of the dream powder. We shall be on our way then. Take care, my friend, and we will see you in the field. It's quite far to the Imperative, so you may make use of an Amaro from the Rookery after you have collected the serum, of course. Speak with Chesamil. what in good God's name? This is the building. Am I supposed to go down? Or up? I think down. See if there's a way to get down from here. Why are they gonna make this stuff so confusing? There we go. There she is. Yes, sweetie. Is there something you need? One of the guard came for your dram. Are you? Here you go. A dose of this will keep you firmly in the waking world while your enemies are off in dreamland. Now, if this is your first time, I should warn you, it's bitter as sin. Prince's kiss, they call it. But if you ask me, it should be Crone's kiss. Hee hee. Just aside, the stuff really is foul. Most people gag like there's no tomorrow, but if you don't drain every last drop, you're liable to end up taking a trip to Dreamland yourself. So I must ask you to drink it here and now, while I watch. Come on, give the old crone a kiss. Oh, that was weird. Okay. Little hiccup there, not a problem. Yes, what do you require of me? An Amuro to take you to the Imperative, eh? As much as I would like to oblige, all our mounts are reserved for the coming operation. I fear you'll have to go by foot. But wait, there might be another way, assuming you are willing to lend a hand. Headgear, I think I already have 400, island level 400 gear. Yeah. Oh, okay. Interesting. An Aether Current. It's a weapon coffer. I believe my weapon is already 400 too. Yeah. I was about to deliver an Amuro to Radiska's Round, one of the locations whence the beasts will fly for the operation. The tower lies along the route to the Imperative. If near enough is good enough for you, you may make the delivery in my stead. Very good. I shall ready the Amuro for departure at once. Radiska's Round is to the north and west. You can take the road or you can fly. It's up to you. Upon arriving, make yourself known to the sentry and she will give you further instructions. If you should become separated from the Amuro, don't worry not. The beasts are trained to return to the rookery. That is all. Go well. Ride the Amuro sentry. Oh. Forest of the Lost Shepherd. Whee! Instead, this one is to go to the Imperative to the west. Please see to it that your handler on duty, Cizale Vanithu. If you encounter trouble along the path, return here and I'll set you rightwise. Okie dokie. Ah, the last Admiral. My thanks, friend. You may leave the beast with me. Say I don't believe I know you. Did you join the Guard recently? Ah, so that is the way of it. Well, you managed to arrive, and that's all that matters in the end. I bid you welcome to the Hostile Imperative, one of our key strongholds in Lakeland. The first thing you'll want to do is report to the captain. You'll find her at the lookout across the way. So it seems that rather than an Amuro delivering you, you delivered the Amuro. I will not thank you. I expect all my soldiers to make themselves useful. Speaking of which, I have a task for you. Transmog. In readiness for the operation, the Amuro will need to be treated with the same serum as us. As you well know, however, it is not pleasant. In order to coax them into taking it, we have sprinkled it on their fodder. All that remains is to feed them. A task that I am sure you will enjoy. Fetch the fodder from the Amuro launch and see to 4 of the beasts dismissed. I am resorting to feeding beasts. Some hero I am. Might as well get this aetheryte while I'm here. Alrighty. Where am I going now? This way. Treated fodder. Alright, 3 to go. Doesn't look like I'm wearing pants. Alrighty. Fed 2 fodder, now we need to find 2 more. The marrow are fed. Good, the rest have already been dosed, so we need not fear any of our mounts coming to the dream powder. All units have now entered the final stages of their preparations. The time is nigh. Make ready and await deployment atop the main watchtower. I will send your uniform along as soon as it arrives. That is all. May night smile upon us. I have to climb up this big fucking thing. Oh, I so didn't go the right way. Oh, maybe I did. I need to be better at playing games. I did go the right way. Look at that. Would you look at that? The operation is about to commence. Stand ready. During the operation, some of your gear will be glamored. Your attributes and abilities will be unaffected. Uh-oh, here we go. Solo instance. See if I can do this without dying.
Keep moving.
Gotta adjust something here. Huh. Moving onward.
What now?
The Crystarian, let me guess. Desperate fools. It'll take more than a handful of overgrown lizards to ground us.
Captain, the powder has taken effect.
It is time. Let us free the Oracle from their clutches.
stuttering big time. Thank you. Are you from the Crystarium? Correct. We've come to rescue you. Your weapons made to the same specifications as Thancred's. Be ready to use them. Understood. Please lead the way. Brazen thieves. You will regret coming here. where I die. Come on. How am I supposed to defeat this dude? Okay.
You boy, you bear a striking resemblance to the artist my master seeks. By all means, keep your counsel. You will all have ample time to confess your crimes back in you.
Ooh.
Thancred.
So, you are the wretch who stole her from us. And what if I am? Pathetic. Vermin such as you are not worthy of the Oracle.
would sooner see it razed than conquered. Suffice it to say, we are ready to receive you.
What now, Exarch? Will you face me yourself?
I think not, General. I've quite exhausted my tricks. If you mean to give chase, I will not stand in the way. But you would do well to tread warily, for your quarry goes to a place where even you dare not bear its steel. Ilmeg, the fairy kingdom.
Well, that was exciting.
To think that mountain of Indolence still had the energy to unleash his hounds. Even the most pointless of conflicts may alter a world's course. And now the plan has gone awry. But how the so-called Crystal Exarch bring the hero who sourced the first? As if I didn't have enough on my hands already. Then again, with a soul such as that. Mayhap there is another way. One which does not require bloodshed.
Damn Asians.
Here in the shadow of the northern ranges lay the great kingdom of Vermont. A nation of proud history that the Sin Eaters cut short, just like all the rest. Since that time, these lands have become a haven for fey folk. Dreamers frolicking amidst the ruins of a forgotten realm.
We should be safe enough here. It's good to see you again, my friends. I don't know about you, but it feels like years since last met. 5 of them in my case.
Why, it only feels like one to me, but long enough to warrant a more convivial reunion either way. What brought you to Laxon Loft?
The girl, Minfilia, she and I were traveling together, hunting Sinnies. But as we were nearing Lakeland, she abruptly ran off on her own. I found her too late to stop the Umorans from taking her prisoner. And as I was considering rescue options, I observed that the Crystarian was on the move. So I consulted the Exarch, who apprised me of the details of the operation and issued me certain instructions. Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I was to see you all safely to Ilmeg. And here we are.
Orianger has called this place home for a while. Yet we have never called upon him, I am ashamed to say.
'Twas only at the Crystarium that we met.
Hardly surprising. This is not the sort of place one visits on a whim. Happily, having trespassed on Rianger's hospitality for a spell, Minfilia and I have an idea of how things work around here. Sooner or later, the Ulmorans will come after us. But before they do, the Exarch bids us accomplish two things. First, rendezvous with Rianger. And second, eliminate the Light Warden of this land.
So, Minfilia. What made you leave Thancred behind, if you don't mind me asking?
You. The hero from another world. I was asleep when I felt it. A presence. Someone I was meant to meet. They were close and I knew I had to go to them. But with all the commotion in Lakeland, I was afraid that Thancred wouldn't let me.
And would I have been wrong? Had I arrived a moment later, you would be back in your cell in Ulmor. And now we have Ranjit snapping at our heels. We'd really have outdone ourselves this time.
I'm sorry. Thank you for saving me. Oh, poor thing being scolded so.
Who said that? Show yourselves.
Which way was it to Rianger's?
I've been there so many times, but I can't. Why can't I remember?
Damn it. We're already caught in this mess.
Alrighty. The most prominent among them are the pixies, who have a penchant for making mischief. They use powerful illusions to play tricks on all who venture into their domain. By way of an example, they can make familiar paths seem wholly unfamiliar, or lead you to believe you're somewhere you're not. And we are now, I'm sorry to say, entirely at their mercy. What do we got here? 395 chest. Yeah, already got a 400 chest. I just need legs and boots. Legs and feet. What's this? 390. I need to get some rings. Well, I think I'm going to call it there for right now. I should be back on later if I'm feeling up to it. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great day and enjoy.